Does. They also make bottled water, so the bottom line is that you can try this out for yourself and see what works for you.
San Antonio's most accurate forecast for zone weather.
So at this rate, you should weigh about 80 pounds.
I should, yeah, about 14 pounds. Pardon me, and thank you, Valero and Corner Store. So, new guy, a new seasoned veteran. Albert Flores is now our weeknight meteorologist. More experience than anyone in all of South Texas, or Texas now.
How much is this going to cost
You're 115 years old. Anyway, you had the busiest day ever today.
Oh.
It looks like most of it's gone.
What a way to start. Yes, it is gone, thank goodness. But it was pretty dicey there for a while. Here's a great shot. You know, after the big storms, you get what? A rainbow. So Jacqueline Taylor shot the double rainbow out in Bandera, Texas, after the storm blew through. Thanks, Jack. Okay, so here you go. This is the culprit, this big low-pressure center sitting right around Oklahoma City, south of that to Dallas. It spawns all this instability down to the area. The biggest line of rain actually came through like 4 o'clock in the morning. Then all we had was just these little isolated areas of rain, but they were very intense pockets. Look at this. There's nothing else around it except this big cell, then some other isolated. So this wasn't a big wave. It really was just a couple of serious storms. Watch this one pop out of Kerrville, go up to 50,000+ feet, come in and just crash on Kerrville, and then dies before it makes Divine. That was one of the 2 tornadic storms we were really concerned about. That has since gone away. We have other little smaller isolated pockets of rain right around the Austin area, but a lot of this was due to that big low pressure center and daytime heating. Well, look at the difference between the 83 in Eagle Pass to the 70s out in the hill country, where the rain came through and cooled everything down. Didn't even drop that much rain with that secondary system that came through. Most of this that pops the aquifer up almost 2 feet came in yesterday and overnight. Had nothing to do with this afternoon storm. 6:30, 6.7, according to the Ancera GMC storm tracker. And Dr. Paul Ratner tells us, well, after the rain, you've got mold, which is in the heavy range. Tonight, we got to keep that 20% chance just because you saw it on the radar. It'll really start getting up going again tomorrow with the daytime heat. Southeast winds at 5 to 10. 70s in the morning, cloudy, partly cloudy to mostly cloudy by noontime. Then we're going to hit 87 by 5 o'clock with a north wind at 5 to 10. That's coming around the backside of that low. All right, here's the 7-day outlook. 20%, fairly insignificant. Temperature staying into the low 90s to upper 80s. Not too bad as we start to push June. Here's the 7-day outlook for the western hill country and eastern zones. You notice everybody's got a little bit of rain coming over the next few days, in particular the eastern zones. But then we begin to dry out and see temperatures that are a little more near normal. All of this is available, and our live cameras online on news4sa.com.